Thank you all for coming with us this morning and enjoying another great day in the city of Fort Wayne. And in fact, better days are ahead of us as GFL becomes our new partner to meet the needs of our community. We're confident in GFL's ability to be doing an outstanding job as we come together to work in a collaborative manner to move Fort Wayne forward. I appreciate and value the patience and understanding of our residents and neighborhoods who have demonstrated through all of these challenges the patience, stamina, and determination that had to be in place in order to make this transition successful. We truly are valuing our partnership in taking care of our garbage collection and recycling needs. Now, we have definitely turned a negative into a positive with the selection of GFL. The public is going to certainly see, a noticeable change beginning Friday. Our residents do deserve the very best. And although we have gone through, as I mentioned, some troubling times, much of it was truly beyond our control. And now that state statutes and other rules and regulations and protocols have changed, undoubtedly, this partnership will be a true success story. I have several speakers today that I'd like to come up and say a few words. First is Sean Gadawardna. Sean is the Division Director of Public Works, and it's under his division that this particular service falls. Sean?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Starting July 1st, it will be a new day, and we are all looking forward to it, as GFL will begin operations on Friday, July 1st. Unfortunately, the following Monday is going to be observed as July 4th holiday, so the service will be pushed back a day, and Tuesday through Saturday will be when the normal week will begin. Our solid waste staff has been working with GFL for the past several weeks on getting ready for July 1st. In the process, we have built a great relationship with them and are looking forward to a tremendous partnership throughout the duration of this contract. Scheduled pickup dates for both garbage and recycling will remain unchanged. GFL will pick up what is in the city-provided carts and up to 3 bags. The 3 bags can be plastic or biodegradable, yard waste bags, and should not weigh more than 35 pounds. We strongly encourage residents to get a second cart for $2 per month if you think you will routinely have more than 1 cart full of garbage. Keeping this cart limit with limited bags will help GFL maintain their route schedules and retain employees. Bulk will be handled by city crews until a contract can be awarded, hopefully within the next few months. Until then, bulk, which is defined as an item of furniture or a non-freon appliance, is to be left out by the curb or alley where service is provided on the day of the scheduled pickup. The GFL route driver will contact the city about this bulk, and the city will schedule it to be picked up within 24 to 48 hours. Once again, we are looking forward to a great partnership with GFL and would like to thank the Mayor and Councilman Arp for their leadership, our General Counsel Tim Hafner and his staff, the Solid Waste Advisory Board, members of Common Council, and Matt Gratz and his staff from our Solid Waste Department who made this all happen today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Before I introduce the next 2 speakers, I need to go off script for a second. Sean just mentioned that if you, on a regular basis, know you're going to have more trash than fits into 1 bin, by all means, order a second bin for $2 a month. Now, my daughter came up to me the other day with what she thought was a brilliant idea. She said, "Dad, I understand $2 more a month for the regular trash bins, but," she said, "I've got a great idea. If people need a second recycling bin, you should give it to them for free." Well, I informed her that we already do. It was a brilliant idea. It was just a little late. I say that because, obviously, We want our city to continue to recycle to the extent that they have in the past. And one way to do that is to make sure you have sufficient recycling bins as well. And if you need 2 of them, both of them are supplied to you at no cost. But now I'd like to ask Sam Caramagno and Jacob Diliberto from GFL to come up and say a few words. Gentlemen?
Good morning, Fort Wayne. This is Sam Caramagno with GFL. I've got Jacob Diliberto with GFL as well, our general manager, and behind us, our operations support team that will ensure that you receive good and proper service going forward on your waste and recycling collection. We're very proud to be a partner of the community. We're very anxious to get started and on your trash and recycling collection, although you might have seen our trucks in the neighborhoods recently collecting recyclables as we're getting geared up to run your city full time. We want to thank you for your support. We want to assure you that we're here to do the job properly and correctly. And Jacob will spend a few minutes to tell you some details that we can share.
Good evening, or good morning, I guess. I'm Jacob Diliberto. I'm the general manager for GFL Environmental here in Fort Wayne. It's my commitment and my leadership team behind me. It's our commitment every day to ensure that the city of Fort Wayne, the material is collected in a safe and sound manner, and that every day this residents will not have this be something that is a concern. It's our commitment to make that happen. For the last 2 weeks, we've been collecting the recycling material. We've collected 99.97% of all the material left at the curb. On average, that was about 16 or so carts that was, left laid out, et cetera, or something on a daily basis. So we're prepared. We've been prepared for the last 30 days. We've been working tirelessly night and day to ensure that we're properly staffed, which I can say. We have a surplus of employees ready to hit the streets, safely trained for Friday. Those set of employees are dedicated, proud employees that we are happy to put in front of the residents of Fort Wayne. In addition to that, our number one goal is to safely collect the material. So it's one of the heaviest trucks on the street every day. So they've gone through an extensive, rigorous safety training protocol, both in backing and driving and understanding how to operate the automated arms as well. So I am very, very confident in the people we're putting in the street. My leadership team behind me will be supervising on a daily basis, both in pickup trucks, in also ride-alongs, coaching drivers, ensuring that their maps and routes are understood. And in addition to all of that, ensuring that the material is handled in the proper way. So all recycling material will go to the Republic Services MRF without question. All of the waste will end up at the Republic Services landfill without question. Residents can rest assured that's the case. I'm in daily communication with the city. I'm in daily communication with the mayor's office if there's any large concerns or noises or whatever it might be. Everything from a simple matter of a down branch or whether the trucks need to go out earlier because the temperatures are hot that day to ensure that our drivers aren't in unsafe conditions. Every little matter about every day to the minute is planned, and our operational plan is executed based upon the need of the city. So we will be here day in, day out. We're here to answer any questions once we're finished with this. But again, my heart to the city of Fort Wayne, we are here for you. We've been working tirelessly, and we're ready for you.
Thank you, Jim. You can tell by the enthusiasm. It's no wonder we feel they're going to be a great partner. Finally, I'd like to ask Council President Jason Arp to come up and say a few words. Councilman Arp has, again, been a tremendous advocate of trying to put a program together that ultimately would result in the type of service that we, the city of Fort Wayne, deserve. So a special thanks to him, and I thought it was important that he come up and share a few words with you as well. Councilman?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it. Thank you all for being here this morning. I would like to thank the mayor and his staff. They've been open to council and has invited us through the process of selecting the vendor and being transparent, open, and working with us throughout this whole process. As you know, the prior vendor had some financial issues last year, and we're still going through that now. City Legal met with council, briefed us on that, let us know what the timeline was going to be, and they worked with us to put together a transition plan that we were able to pass unanimously. These are my notes, by the way. After that, council members spent hundreds of hours working with the administration and members of the GFL staff, going through and learning about them after they had won the bidding process, to be able to get comfortable with them, to make sure that we don't experience the same results that we did with the previous company. Things that we learned about GFL is they are a $6 billion a year company. To put that in perspective, the city of Fort Wayne's contract with GFL is about $11 million. So they have more than enough capacity to be able to do that. And since they've signed a contract with the city of Fort Wayne, they have been aggressively purchasing other companies in the area and growing their business, so that way we know that if there is an issue here in Fort Wayne, they can draw from resources from other areas. That was something that the prior vendor, that was a capability that they did not have. After spending this time and getting comfortable with GFL and the process that the city went through and signing that contract, council was able to unanimously pass that contract. So what does that mean for our residents? Well, rates will be going up, but rates needed to go up some time ago. If you look at the past contract, you look at what the escalated cost per household per month, it was $8 a month that the city was paying, and another $350 for our landfill fees and the recycle and handling fees. You add in leaf collection and other administrative costs, you're already at $13, and that's not everything that solid waste does. So residents pay $12 a month. So we were running at a deficit. We needed to increase rates anyway. With the increase in cost, and obviously things cost more. We're all paying more for gas. We're all paying more for hamburgers. I'm looking for my hamburger on Independence Day. And as you can tell, I don't miss too many hamburgers. Anyway, but the city is working with us and coming up with a rate plan in which we'll gradually increase those rates using some of the federal ARPA dollars to offset that. Now, we don't have that nailed down yet, but we will soon. We are very close to being able to come to you with a plan for what rates will be in the future, and they will be gradually increased. But most importantly, I think for most residents, we're very excited about having our garbage picked up on time in an organized manner, and not having to worry about that sort of thing. It's one of those things that most residents don't feel like they should have to worry about, and that's something that GFL is going to be able to do for us. So with that, I thank the GFL staff, their management. I mean, we've had conversations with the CEO, the CFO, analysts on Wall Street. They've made themselves open to us so that way we can get to know them. And once again, thanks for the staff for including council and being very transparent in all this. So thank you all.